Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm going to be chronicling my experience, my journey with a shoulder surgery, specific arthroscopic surgery. I have a mostly torn supraspinatus tendon. I have a partial tear of my subscapularis tendon and of my infraspinatus tendon. My biceps tendon has a partial tear on it as well. I have a little bit of arthropathy, basically arthritis in the joint, and I have a focal tear of my labrum. So I've been experiencing shoulder issues for probably about 8 months now. I would sometimes work out and it would hurt, and sometimes I'd work out doing the same stuff and it wouldn't hurt. So it's been on and off for probably about 8 months now or so. I decided that I would work on a whole bunch of different things like rotator cuff strengthening. Specifically, I did some stuff that was similar to crossover symmetry. It was not crossover symmetry until about the last month and a half here or so. But I did some stuff very similar to that. I did very extensive mobility, and it is definitely helping. But I think that whatever was happening in there was not good. So it eventually kind of caught up with me. So I just did Open 21.3 and 4 together this year, and I set some personal records, some PRs, which was great. My shoulder was actually feeling really good that day. That weekend, I went to my daughter's race. She's a ski racer, and I was one of the coaches helping maintain the course. We were done with the 3 days. I was just on my boots, and I was boot skiing down to a B-net to kind of roll it up and get it going. And somehow I tripped, I fell forward, I had my arm overstretched over my head, and I heard and felt a pop. And that was definitely a huge difference. So after that, I haven't been able to even lift my arm above my head very easily until the last week or so. So it is getting a little bit better, but it's not good. So I went, I did a little physical therapy, and then I went and got some MRIs and arthrograms specifically. When I went to my orthopedic surgeon, he said that my supraspinatus tendon was almost completely torn. And he suggested that I could do either cortisone shot and 6 weeks of physical therapy, or I could do surgery. And he gave me about a 10 to 20% chance with the cortisone shot that I would be successful, and he gave me about a 60 to 70% chance that I would be back to sport, so to speak, with a surgery. He recommended that he would actually do the cortisone shot first in 6 weeks, but he said, hey, I can't even do a pull-up. So he's a great surgeon, but he doesn't work out apparently. So I decided not to do the cortisone shot because I know that that can do a little bit of damage to tissue. But I did do the physical therapy, and I definitely am improving just a little bit. Now I can raise my arm over my head most days without pain or without too much pain, and I can lift my arm to my side without much pain. But if I hold it here for very much, or if there's any kind of pressure put on it, it just completely collapses. So everything that he saw on the MRI seems to kind of be happening with my experience. So who am I? What do I do? I work in information technology. I am basically a private consultant. I also have a fun job in the skiing industry. I'm the head coach and program administrator for the Alpine development teams. It's basically a ski team. And so I manage a lot of athletes and coaches, and it's a lot of fun during the season. I also work out a lot. One of the things that I pride myself in is that I work out consistently. I eat really healthy. I eat really clean, and it's definitely paid off. It's definitely helped me be a better me, and that's what I was after. So as I go through this journey, I want to make sure that I'm chronicling exactly what's happening to me, what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, why I'm going through what I'm going through. Because as I was looking through videos, I did see some pretty good videos out there, but I didn't see too many that were specific to someone that actually wants to return to sport, that wants to get back into it. I might mention that I am 53 years old, so I'm getting closer to 54 than I am 53. So the time is probably not on my side, but I am super active and I want to get back to sport. So this is my way to give back to the community, to help other people out. hopefully these videos will help you understand what your experience might be like, or at least you can see what my experience is. And I hope that will potentially help you. I apologize for the lighting. It's really late here at night, the night before surgery, and my family's asleep, and this is a room that doesn't let out too much sound. So I am doing that here. Anyway, I will be recording a little bit tomorrow of my experience with my surgery. I have to be in at 7:15 a.m. My surgery starts at 8:45. The anticipated will be between 45 minutes and 2 hours, depending on the severity of the injuries as they see what needs to be repaired. And then the surgeon will give me the information and my experience on what I need to do. I expect that there's going to be about a 6 to 8 week period where I'm going to be in a sling, almost completely immobilized with just passive movements only. And then another probably couple of months until that I can start doing active movements. But I'll update you on that information as that I go along through physical therapy and along my journey. So again, I hope this video will help you.